Hello everybody, welcome back to NEET Biology by PEBBLEZ Pedagogy. As you can see on the screen, we are discussing about taxonomic keys for the day. What do you understand by the term key? Key is generally used to open up a lock. Here, the key will be helpful in identifying or classifying the plants to or the animals to their respective plant or animal categories. I repeat, the keys that will help in identification of plants and animals is called as a taxonomic key. Here I have a simple example. Let me go into the details, technical details later on. First I would like to give you a daily life example. Here you can see that there are three pictures, one of the Pringles, the other one of the Ruffles, and the third one of the Lay's chips, Right, now if I take contrasting or opposite characteristics of each of these chips or chip which you can think of, right? I select characteristics which are opposite to each other. For example, I can use characters such as chips having rigid surfaces, chips having non-ridged surfaces. Apologies, it is ridged, not rigid. So I can now categorize. If I give you a packet full of Ruffles and Lays, then you can open up the packet and say that, oh, here is a group of or a packet full of chips which is ridged. Ridged is in edge which is having these kind of structures, and the other packet full of chips doesn't have any ridge. Based on those, I can classify one group which is having these ridges as Ruffles, the other one which is not having any ridges as Lays, right? Here you can see chips having ridged surface. Then I have to go to point 3, this one. So it is both Ruffles. One is Ruffles barbecue, the other one is Ruffles original. If the chips is orange in color, then it is the barbecue flavor. If it is tan in color, then it is the Ruffles original. Now before going into the type of chips, they can easily be classified into two categories. If one is sold in plastic packaging, if the other one is sold in hard tube packaging. If I give you a bottle or a hard tube packaging, then you always know that it is Pringles, right? But if I give you a packet of chips, you might think that it either belongs to Lay's or Ruffles. If the chips, when you open up, if it is having ridges on the sides, then it belongs to the group of Ruffles. Similarly, we classify plants and animals based on some characteristics. Like, for example, here I have an example, and along with the picture, as always, if you can see here, you can see that there are different drawings or diagrams. This is how simplified a taxonomic key can be. This is the most simplified version. Here you first, in animal A, you can see 4 legs, there is no tail, the body is round, okay? Whereas in B, there is a tail which is curved. How does B differ from C? B and C both have tails, but the number of legs in C is more. Right? Now, how do we use or how do we classify these into different groups, making use of this taxonomic key? The list which I have given here is called as a taxonomic key. Now, it will help you identify and group the following animals into the species and taxa to which they belong to. Now, with the help of the same example, they have, you can first see that there one group, the body color is green, while the other group, the body color is purple. See here, in the first point, there are two opposite examples. For example, has green body color, has purple body color. So these two can be called as couplets. Right? Let me make it more easier. Let me write it neatly. Couplets are those characteristics of plants and animals which are written in pairs, and they generally represent opposite characteristics, right? Then each one of this couplet is called as a lead, because it is helping us make a way into classification of animals, right? Each one of the couplet or the sentence is in the taxonomic key is called as the lead, whereas the two sentences which are having opposite meanings, that those are called as couplets. A taxonomic key will have couplets that help us arrive at the identification of either plants or animals. Now, going further with the same example, see here there are a few animals here, or most of them have 4 legs, while one has 8 legs, isn't it? Now, we can classify the organisms into having 8 legs. Then you will go to the point 3. Now, if I have to identify, for example, this animal, okay, imagine rest of all are not seen. How will I identify this? Okay, this has a round body. What is the color of the body? It is purple. Okay, let me change the color here. Okay, the body is purple, right? Then I have to go to 4. I'm moving on to the lead 4. Has a pointy hump. Does it have a pointy hump? No, it does not. Does not have a pointy hump. Then I have to go to the point number 5. Does it have ears? Yes, of course, it does have ears. So, this species is Dirus purplenus. So, this is how I make use of the taxonomic key to identify Dirus purplenus. Alright, let me clarify, or let me go ahead with one more example. The C, which is quite different here. Let me erase all these. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, okay. Now, we'll use the same taxonomic key. Has a green body color. Yes, of course, this has green body color. Then I have to go to the lead 2. Does it have 4 legs or 8 legs? It has 8 legs. Okay. Then this species is Dirus octagus or octagus, right? So this is how you make use of taxonomic keys to identify any plant or animal. When I was speaking about taxonomic aids in the previous video, you can go back and refer to my previous videos. There I was talking about use of herbaria, biological park, botanical park, museum to help identify any plant or animal. This is the last taxonomic taxonomic aid, which helps identify or categorize any given plant or animal into their specific groups. This is called as taxonomic key. Taxonomic keys are always groups of sentences in which 2 sentences will be grouped together. They form the couplet, and these couplets generally have they give opposite meanings. For example, has a pointy hump, does not have a pointy hump. Has ears, does not have ears. So these are called as couplets. Then these individual sentences in the couplets will help us lead to the identification of plant or animal. That is called as a lead. With this, I think we'll be winding up chapter 1, that is the living world. Stay tuned with me for more such videos. Please do like, share and subscribe my videos. Stay tuned. Take care. See you all next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.